Hi guys, what y'all got going on? Okay, listen. My name is Olivia. If you don't already know that, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. YouTube is going through their little spring cleaning. Okay, YouTube is doing their little spring cleaning. So if you're not commenting on videos, or if you're not active on like the channel, if you're not liking videos, commenting and stuff, they're going through a little, like I said, spring cleaning. And if they don't delete your profile or whatever, you don't post videos and you're not active on other pages, you might just get deleted. Okay, or like I said, they're just going through and unsubscribing you from channels. So not just mine, but any channel that you enjoy, or any YouTuber that you support. Make sure that you are subscribed, even if you think that you already are. Okay, but listen, this is going to be a message for the good old zodiac sign of Libra. I'm a Libra myself, okay? Just a little Libra message. I'm a Libra myself. I'm a Libra sun, a Scorpio moon, a Taurus rising, and my Venus is also in Libra. All right. So we just going to get into this. Listen, make sure that y'all do hit me up. Make sure you hit me up for a personal phone call or one-on-one video chat with me. All right. And we're going to do the thing, okay? Listen, so as you can already tell by the title, whatever, this is just a big vibe around you taking care of business. Some of you guys may be dealing with a Taurus person, or earth energy in general, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I was about to say taking life by the bulls, hello, taking life by the horns, or grabbing life by the horns, okay? Grabbing life by the balls, okay? Maybe you grabbing some balls, all right? But listen, but it's like really like getting things down, like getting things in order, doing what you need to do, making things happen for yourself, making a list, okay? Making a list and checking it twice, okay? Because it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, all right? This can either be you or things around you spoiling you, okay? You may be spoiling yourself, your job. Maybe your job is spoiling you because, maybe you're getting more hours, maybe you're getting a lot more money. Maybe as well you have a lot of flexibility when it comes to career or work right now, and it's just you feel spoiled by that energy. Or as well, it's like, you have enough money to do X, Y, and Z, or buy certain things, or again, just treat yourself, okay? Being able to treat yourself. And again, there may be an energy of someone doing this to you or for you as well, trying to treat you to things, okay? Take you to things, do things for you, okay? But listen, yes, like I said, taking care of business, all right, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Some of you guys may end up visiting New York, or Connecticut. Okay, New York and Connecticut may be significant, or Colorado. New York, Connecticut, and Colorado may be very significant here. But you're definitely getting organized, or you need to be getting organized, okay? Like, it is important for you to get organized. But through that organization, it's like you stay centered. Some of you guys, maybe you are just so, I'm about to use the word amped, okay? Maybe you're just so used to when you're focused, you stick to one thing. Maybe you're not really good at multitasking, okay? Okay. Maybe you're not really good at multitasking for real. You think you can be doing two things at once, but you really cannot. And it's just like, or, maybe you are really good at multitasking and you are adding another element. You're adding another element in. Maybe some of you guys are going back to the gym. Maybe you're working out more. Maybe you are meditating more. Specifically, I'm getting a vibe around adding in meditation. Some of you guys may like either need to do that, like that, you need to, or again, you will be, all right. And it's more like a confirmation of that will be a good thing to add to your routine, to your daily routine. You need to de-stress. You need to pray. You need to meditate. Okay. But anyways, but staying centered is going to be very important for you. And I get the vibe of staying centered, which is really that centality. Okay. That energy around being centered, like that is the balance. Okay. Because it's like you can go from one extreme to the next. I will never forget when somebody said that Libra is not about being balanced. Like the Libra, okay? The Libra is never balanced. The Libra is always seeking balance. The Libra is always, literally, the justice energy, the scales or whatever, the justice scales represents, like the law and whatnot. And what does a lawyer do? They're in there negotiating. They're in there fighting, trying to find some type of balance. So they're always Libras are always trying to find balance. balance. And I feel like that for a lot of you right now, that your balance may be restored if you add in some type of meditation or some type of centering into your routine right now. Okay. Like I said, making a list, checking it twice, whatever you're making a list of. This may even be, so I wrote down list, but it looks like Vist. Okay, what y'all got going on? Where is it at? Where is it at? What you got? Hold on. Where is it at? That looks like Vist, V-I-S-T. I don't know what Vist is. Okay, there might be something significant around a vest. Okay, some of you guys may be wearing a vest, or there might be something significant around your breast. Okay. Okay, there might be something significant around little cha-chas. Okay, around little cha-chos. What you got going on? Okay. Or somebody opposite to you, I don't know, somebody you dealing with. Okay, maybe you like their breakfasts. Okay, maybe their breakfast is your breakfast. All right. Anyhow, as well, there may be some visitors. Somebody may be visiting you. Maybe you are going to visit someone. There may end up being a hospital visit as well. That might be significant here. Anyhow, but you're making a list. This might be a list of chores, list of things you need to get done. Maybe you are writing in a planner, or either a digital planner or an actual planner. But making a list of things that you need to get done, making a list of goals, and as well, I get the vibe of making a vision board instead of cutting stuff out and doing all that extra stuff or whatever. Maybe you are just like, look, I'm finna get down to some goddamn pen and paper, write this thing out, just, what I want to do, how I'm going to accomplish it, and get it the hell done. Okay. There could be a big vibe as well around literally 2 checks. Some of you guys, obviously maybe you have a second source of income, or you're about to have a second source of income. There's something about living a double life, and as well power. You may end up having a lot of power. Be careful that you're not in a storm area, like you might be losing your power or something like that. But anyways, but there's something around you having a lot of power, and immediately I got the song of Kanye West, "No one man should have all that power," because again, there might be a big vibe, like a big power. There is power in the name of Jesus. There is power. Sorry, don't she say power? Anyway, y'all, so that song came in my head. I know I just sang it horribly, but it just came in my head. But anyways, again, you're like, it's like your faith is carrying you through. And literally, even getting the vibe of somebody saying, no one man should have all that power or whatever. But again, I feel like that power energy is, certain things that's going on in your life. Maybe your life is moving straight ahead. Maybe, you have great things in your life. Maybe, things are just working out for you. And somebody is hating, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody is hating, like, nah, no one man should have all that power. But even that energy, like that, like I just get like a very cynical or like devilish and like very evil, dark energy around that. I mean, even the song, honestly, if you listen to the song, but it's like, no one man should have all that power. Like it's such a dark energy around that in general. And with that, with me just, getting, what I'm saying, power, in the name of Jesus, whatever, coming to my mind, it's like you have this angelic protection. You have this spiritual protection around you. Like no matter what somebody does, no matter how hard somebody is going to hate, okay, you gonna end up getting what's yours, okay? But anyways, like I said, for some of y'all too, maybe you got some haters or some dark energy, either in your current place of work, or maybe somewhere that you are about to be going to. Especially too, if you are going to new spaces, new places, you might want to lay low a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You may not want to disclose all of that you do. Let's say you go to a new job, or you go around new people, and you're telling them, oh yeah, well, I do this, I do that, I do this. And even if it's not necessarily anything that you're getting for money, it's like, oh yeah, well, I know how to sew, I know how to play the piano. My kids, they are into martial arts. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, my husband, owns a golf course. Okay, like he the CEO of a daggone golf course. I own a coffee shop or whatever. Like it's like you may be just telling people as well. This might just be your natural gifts. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh well, yeah. Again, like I said, maybe you like to sew, or you're just like, oh well, I'm very spiritual. Maybe you ask them about their zodiac or something like that, and it's like maybe something that you say, something that you say is like dead on. They're like, dang, maybe you really are spiritual, maybe you really are psychic or whatever, like what you got going on. Even if this is not about your accolades in life, maybe you're just like, yeah, I used to live in Mongolia, I used to live in Taiwan, and then I lived in Hawaii for a little bit, and now I'm in this city, and I'm just in this city getting money or whatever. So anyways, I just feel like that it's just, it can be anything, child. Like it like because I just even got something ridiculous like, yeah, you got 6 toes, you know. Yeah, you got 6 toes on one daggone foot and somebody hating on that. It's just like, none of my shoes barely fit and you're mad about that. Like, why are you like, you're mad, you're hating on me because I got a 6 toe and you wanted a 6 toe, but really the gag is that my shoes don't even really be fitting like that. So why exactly are you mad? Okay, but that's just the vibe, that's just the energy. It's like, baby, you know, because I don't necessarily ever really like put strong emphasis on other people or whatever in my messages, but it's just something around where like you just need to know, like you might need to lay low, you may not need to like disclose everything. And this is not necessarily out of fear, this is not necessarily out of you trying to minimize your existence, because I'm big on that. Like, you do not need to minimize your existence to make other people comfortable, but this is more so about just protecting your peace. Okay, you done got to the point where you meditating, you done got to the point where you talking to God more, you done got to the point where, you know, maybe you have completed certain things in your life. Maybe you have, you know, reached certain goals in your life. And baby, you just don't need that goddamn negative energy around you out of that. You don't need that negative energy around you. So it's more so just about protecting your energy. So it's just like, and you know what I'm saying? Like Libras, they can, you know, they can tend to be a little secretive anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, that may be a natural energy. You're some Libras may be very, very vivacious, very out there. Like, you know, talk about their life or whatever, you know, tell people, you know what I'm saying, things they don't really need to know, whatever. But a lot of you may already kind of be low key. Like, you don't really talk about what you got going on anyway. Maybe you're not really on social media. Maybe you don't really befriend people that quickly anyway. And it's just like, if you already like that, don't feel like you need to change now, because I feel like that natural sense of you doing that is about to pay off. And it's like, you're about to see the reason why that you are like that, because some folk about to be around you just trying to on your parade just because, you know what I'm saying, they trying to boo-boo on your parade and they ain't even got no parade going on, you know what I'm saying. Listen, so there's a big vibe around you raising the bar, raising your standards, not accepting third parties, not accepting misjudgment, not accepting anybody belittling someone. This might be you, like you're not going to accept that from yourself. Like, you're not going to act that way anymore. Or as well, you're not going to accept that energy from other people. Like, again, you might even end up encountering people where it's just like, maybe they're racist, or maybe they're sexist. Maybe they, you know what I'm saying, maybe they just have really skewed views of the world or something, and you ain't with it. You're not with it at all. Like, you are not about to be a friend of mine, okay? Like, you are not going to be a friend of mine, okay? So again, I feel like that you are, and especially, you know, you are not going to be standing for anybody treating you any type of way when it comes to romantic energies as well. Of course, it's like, no, there are clear standards here. There is a clear set of rules. Like, they're like, no, like either you're going to, you know what I'm saying, reach the bar that I have set, or you're going to get gone. Okay. Or you're going to get gone. You're going to get left behind. All right. But yeah, you're definitely in this vibe of like an equal give and take of respect. Okay. Equal give and take of respect. So listen, you're going to end up getting what you want, but it's really only the beginning. Like, hard work is about to begin. So basically, it's like, you know, if you pray for something and it's like you receiving that thing, okay, you receiving that thing, you know, it's not like, that's not just like the end. It's like, when you receive that thing, that's when the work begins. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's when you got to get to work. So literally, if you know, like a very literal and you know, obvious example, but if you've been praying like for a job, or you've been praying to get some type of work, or maybe you have your own business, you've been praying for clients, well, those clients will start to roll in. That doesn't mean that's the end of the work, or that, you know, that's the answer prayer. No, now you got to do the work. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you've been praying for a job or position or opportunity, you get that opportunity, and then you got to go do some work. Okay, so there's just a big vibe around like the next few weeks, the next few months is all going to be about hard work. I honestly get the vibe around the next 4 weeks for some of you guys, no matter when you're watching this, okay? But the next 4 weeks are going to be like, just like either hustle or just working really hard. For a lot of y'all, is going to be very significant, okay? And it's like you kind of tap into this energy where it's like life is not challenging. Life is not challenging. It just requires work. Life is not challenging. Why can I not talk? Life isn't challenging. It just requires work. Like, it's basically going back again to that picture that I had in my old place or whatever, where it said it always seems impossible until it's done. So again, I feel like over the next few weeks, it's just going to be about you getting it done, like getting certain things done, and you really seeing, like, you know what I'm saying, that it's really not that daggone hard. Some of you guys may work in the arts or music or something creative, okay? It's like you can really do some type of work, or you can do something on autopilot, baby. Like, it's really not even that daggone hard. Some of you guys, your hair may be growing, you may be glowing, okay? So definitely a big vibe where a lot of you need to take heed to make sure that you are taking care of your hair. Make sure you are either getting a haircut, make sure that you're staying up with your grooming, making sure that you're doing some type of like skincare regimen or something like that. But just make sure that you're taking care of yourself, okay? There's also a big vibe around like an effortless partnership, okay? You need to definitely go watch the last romantic or the last love message that I did. I'll go watch it, right? Okay. It was entitled, what was it called, y'all? The wait was long, but the love will be easy. So there's like definitely a big vibe here around like an effortless partnership. Now this as well can be dealing with work as well. Like I said, that, you can do some type of work with your daggone eyes closed. You can do some work on autopilot. So it's like some type of effortless partnership. So partnering up literally with your job or whatever you got going on. It's almost effortless, okay? But there's definitely a vibe of like deep care and deep loving energy. There may be a surprise coming as well when it comes to like your close relationships. So I get the vibe this can even be your close relationships, close relationships, as far as career, you know what I'm saying? As far as career or something like that, where again, there's a close relationship with your boss or something. Maybe you're really close with your boss, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you're really cool with them, and it's like, surprise, surprise, you know what I'm saying? You now the daggone co-owner, you know what I'm saying? Surprise, surprise, like, why? This ain't surprise like that. Why y'all let me say surprise like that? Well, it might be like, you know what I'm saying, surprise, surprise, you got a raise or whatever it might be, okay? And like I said, even if it's in your personal relationships, maybe a friend has a surprise for you. A friend wants to do something for you. A lover may want to do something for you, and again, it may end up surprising you, okay? But it's all because there's a deep caring, there's a deep love, and there's a deep knowing as well. Like, there's some type of deep knowing where it's like it's almost like you're a chosen energy. Like, if somebody was to give you something, you're not gonna take it for granted. Like, you're not gonna spoil it. Like, you're really gonna cherish something. You're really going to, you're gonna take care of it, period, point blank. So somebody trusts you with something, okay? Like I said, maybe when it comes to romance, somebody's gonna trust you with their heart. They're gonna trust you with their emotions, their feelings, and knowing that you're not going to neglect it, knowing that you're not gonna tear it apart, knowing that you're not gonna be, you know what I'm saying, a bitch about it or something. Again, when it comes to career or work, like, they know, we can give the Libra this extra work. We can do this for, you know what I'm saying, give them this or whatever, because they're actually gonna do it. They're actually gonna get it done. We can give, you know what I'm saying, this person the extra funds, the extra money, that raise, because they're actually going to show the work for it. It's like somebody trusting you. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that there might be that you need to make sure that you are a man or a woman of your word, okay? Because somebody is definitely putting a lot of trust in you. Like I said, whether this comes to romance, whether this comes to career, somebody is trusting in you, okay? Either trusting you with a secret, trusting you with something tangible, okay? Maybe somebody is just giving you something in general. Now, of course, you should not give with expectancy of somebody to be returning and giving you something back. Like, if you got to give out the kindness of your heart. If you giving just to expect something back, keep it to yourself, okay? But it is just something around somebody is trusting you, and I feel like you need to understand that and know that, okay? Somebody is trusting you. I feel like I just want to keep saying that. Like, they trust you, they trust you, they trust you. So make sure that you are displaying an energy and living out your trustworthiness, okay? If you want to, you know what I mean? You do what you want. You can do what you got there gonna want, but I just feel like there's something maybe very delicate, like something maybe very, very delicate. So again, they trust you, they're trusting you, Libra, they're trusting you. Okay. There's a big vibe. Some of you guys may be teaching a child. Some of you guys may be going into being a teacher or a trainer or something like that, or just leading other people. Knowing a process and teaching someone else a process. Okay. And as well, there's something about like closeness, because I kept getting images of like a child like laying on somebody. So this might be your niece, your nephew, you know what I'm saying? This can be your own child. This can be somebody else's child or something. Maybe you work with children, but it's like children will be flocking to you. Again, something very delicate, like a child, okay? Like a child's love. So there may be a child that is falling in love with you, or that has fallen in love with you, that wants to be around you all the time. And it's like, you know, it's like there may be moments where you got to take yourself away from being an adult and maybe ignoring like that. I don't know. It resonate for somebody. Okay. Like ignoring the child or something like that. And like, oh, well, they'll understand that I got to work. They don't. Yeah, sure. They don't understand that you have to work. They don't understand why you have to be away. So it's just like this very nurturing energy that you have to make sure that you take upon, because somebody, again, they trust you. As I say that, I see 444 right now. Somebody is trusting you, whether it be a child, whether it be an adult, but somebody is trusting you, and their energy is very delicate. Okay. And this is not about like, well, it ain't my responsibility for how somebody feels. And it's just like, that's where you gotta give you have to put in your moral compass in that moment and be like, yeah, but you know, it wouldn't hurt for you to make your trustworthiness and your reliability to be a priority within this person's life. Okay. Like it wouldn't hurt. Okay. It wouldn't hurt. All right. Again, you have free will. You can do what you want, but it's just something, it's just very delicate. Something here is very, very delicate. Like I said, and it might even be, like I said, just this image of like coddling like a child or something. So you could as well, you know, maybe you are finally healing your inner childhood wounds or something, or maybe somebody may be expressing their childhood wounds to you and really trusting you. Like I had a friend, now y'all about to be like, Olivia, well, you ain't trustworthy. No, because I don't never give no names. I don't never tell y'all who I'm talking about or nothing like that. Okay. Like it ain't even like, I don't even think this person watched my channel. But there was a person that told me some really deep and dark stuff that I would have never thought that I would ever hear. And they trusted me with that. I ain't never tell nobody, it ain't never come out nowhere. But I was kind of taken aback. You know what I'm saying? I was definitely taken aback with the things that they were saying. And it was just very surprising. It was just very, very surprising. But that's the thing. Like you might end up getting in some of those moments where somebody is really telling you some stuff. And again, they are trusting you. And again, even if it's not somebody necessarily speaking or telling you anything, again, it could just be a situation where you know that morally you need to have a responsibility for this child, for this thing, for whatever this is that may be very delicate. Okay. I think I emphasized that enough. Y'all get it, okay? There's also too a big vibe of like always being pregnant. Okay, what y'all got going on? Like some of you guys, you might end up planning a pregnancy. I actually have a friend where like they planned out their 3 children. You know, God bless them. Okay, you know what I'm saying? God bless them. Where you know the girl or whatever however she worked out like her working schedule for. I want to say that she didn't work for like 3 years or something like that. Like her husband just allowed her to have the children. Like they wanted to get their kids out the way, and then she could get back to working. She could like raise all her kids at the same time. Like they were very specific about their marriage or whatever and what they had going on. But it was really beautiful because at first I didn't know until, you know what I'm saying, she came out with it, you know what I'm saying, on Instagram and gave the whole story. Cause I was like, oh, okay, girl, y'all getting it in. Okay, because I'm like, bitch, every time I turn around, you pregnant. I'm like, oh, y'all getting it in. Like y'all in love. Okay. Okay. I'm like, oh, y'all in love. Okay. And which, no, they really were, though. They really were. It's freaking most adorable couple. They really were. But there are some, but they, she spoke about it. She was like, it was our choice. Like, we wanted to plan this out. That's what worked for us. God blessed me with an amazing husband. He allowed me to not work and be able to take care of the kids or whatever, these past 3 years while I had these children, and, they're done. I mean, I don't know if they, about to get surgery and all that, so they won't have any more. But anyways, but saying like, that's what we wanted. They did that, cut it off. And now, she's back to working, and, they have a schedule, whatever it is. But anyways, I was kind of picking up on that vibe because, like I said, I just wrote down something about always pregnant, okay? Like something about always pregnant, always carrying something. As well, a lot of you may always have an idea for something, and somebody may absolutely love that about you. It's like you stay innovative, you stay coming up with different ideas, and really making them birth into existence. So again, somebody may be trusting you. This may be a business partner where they're like, listen, I trust you because I know you're gonna come up with a good idea, and I'm going to trust that you going to execute it. Like, you're actually going to go forth with it. So again, somebody may be very attracted, whether this is, somebody romantic or, like I said, a friendship or a boss or something. Like, they are attracted to the fact that you say you do what you say you going to do. You know what I'm saying? You are a man or a woman of your word. All right. Some of you guys, you may end up having a child that is a Scorpio. Listen, I don't necessarily get into these type of like predictive energies or whatever, but it was coming out, so I'm finna tell y'all. Like I said, something around a lot of pregnancy or something like that. If that is not something that you want, then just, you know what I'm saying, maybe this part ain't for you. But a big vibe around 3 kids, possibly. Definitely a vibe around back to back. Some of you guys may end up having a Scorpio child. Some of you may end up conceiving around Thanksgiving, all right? It's definitely a big vibe around where you need to be living in the moment. I have wrote down, living in the moment will get you closer to your dreams and goals right now, because basically you need to be working in small increments. You need to get a stable grip on the vision that you have for your future. This is like, I feel like y'all need to write this down. Like, classes in session out there, you know what I'm saying? You need to write this down, okay? Again, listen, and it's going to resonate, and it's going to make sense for when it's supposed to make sense, okay? So listen. Living in the moment right now will get you closer to your dreams in the future, okay? You need to get stable. You need to get a stable grip on your vision for your future, and do not dwell on it anymore. Get your future together, see what it is that you want it to look like, and then give it away. Then release it, okay? Release it over to God, and then get back to work. All right, get back to work. Faith without work is dead. And it just seems like you've been having a lot of faith around something, but you ain't been working towards something. So your faith is good, but now it's time to get to work. Again, you need to live in the moment right now, because it's going to get you closer to your dreams and your goals. Get a stable grip on your vision for the future, and then do not keep dwelling on it afterwards. Release it and give it over to God, and then get back to work, okay? Again, it is imperative that you work in small increments right now. Set an hourly, daily, or weekly schedule or goals, all right? And I'm gonna leave y'all with this one quote that I freaking love. Make sure y'all hit me up, okay? Make sure you hit me up for one-on-one phone calls or live video chats, okay? All that is in the description box below this video. And make sure, like I said, that you like the video, okay? Make sure you like the video and subscribe, even if you think you already are subscribed, because YouTube tripping right now. But listen, one of my favorite quotes, and I've posted it on, I think I posted it on Twitter before. Maybe I haven't. I'll post it tomorrow. But I definitely have posted it on my community tab here on YouTube. But it says, always remember that you won't master the rest of your life in one day. Just relax, okay? And just master the day, and keep doing that every single day. All right? I love y'all so much. Okay, that's it. That's all. I gotta go. Make sure y'all like the video. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all hit me up. And that's it. Make sure you are the best version of yourself every day, okay? Make sure you pray. Make sure you meditate. I gotta go, okay? Bye.